confrontation or an embarrassment. But when you know I'm on your side and I want the best for you, I've done that several people. I say, hey, what I smell from you isn't so nice. Can we do a change? And apart from saying that, in some cases I went.
So sometimes your Mr. Right Now is the bridge to get you to the man you're hoping to desire.
So in other words, banks don't fund passion. They'll fund a business that's already existing. This is Metrowoman, a program designed for women. Here we provide creative solutions to make your life better. The modern day woman has the responsibility of keeping her fashion updated. Now today we will explore the more glamorous side of fashion. This is Metrowoman, a program designed for women, and here we provide creative solutions to make your life better. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. Now today we will discuss with our top fashion couture designer, and her name is Azuka Sonsi Kelwe Udeke. She is the creative director for Loisonell Couture. Azuka, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you today.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
You look lovely.
And so do you.
Thank you. All right, so Azuka, we're here to talk about your designs.
Yeah.
Now, I've spoken to you earlier, and you said something very remarkable, that your passion is to bring out the best in women and to make them feel and look glamorous and beautiful. Like I'm looking right now, right?
Oh, yeah, you look good.
Yeah, so I'd like
Very
to know
good.
your story. How did you start?
Well, I'll say it's a talent that I have. I've had this since I was a child. I've always loved fashion. I've always loved the art.
Wow.
You know, I paint as well. I do
Great.
interiors.
What course did you study in the university?
I read Fine and Applied Arts
Okay,
in UNN.
okay.
I majored in painting first before
Okay.
I now majored in textiles.
Wow, so do you have painting? So you paint as well?
I do, but because I'm so into fashion now, I hardly have time. But, you know, before this time, I used to do paintings, have like exhibitions.
Wow.
But not anymore.
Anymore, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now, back to your dresses. You know, I actually have some of your clothes, you know,
Yeah,
and there's something about wearing your clothes. I'm not marketing you, but you know, you just feel beautiful.
Wow.
And there's a lot of glamour that exudes from your collections. What inspires you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good to know. But I hear that every day. Thank you. Well, I would say my inspiration, first of all, comes from everything, just name it. Everything I could see, anything whatsoever. It could be with the waterfalls, it could be stones, it could be a car, it could be a beautiful house. I love colors. I love to bring out the beauty in women.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of compliments, and I love, you know, I love the perfect finishing, the fitting.
Yeah, there's something
the
about your
detailing,
details.
You know,
Yeah.
I really love good clothing.
Wow.
Way before I started, you know, fashion as a business.
Yeah.
I've always loved to look good. I love seeing people look very good. So, you know, it's just a passion I have.
Wow. So how do you source your fabrics, and what informs your choice of fabrics? For example, you have this lovely dress on, and then you have all the stone details. It's so amazing. Where do you source your fabrics from? What kinds of fabrics do you use?
I'm not restricted per se.
Okay.
I love good fabrics. I love good quality. I source my fabrics from all over the world. I travel. I have a lot of beautiful fabrics. I sell fabrics as well.
Okay.
But what I do most of the times is that I combine fabrics.
You combine two.
You know,
Different
I
fabrics.
combine two different, or three or four.
Yeah, like
depending.
this outfit we have there.
In this outfit, for
Yeah, how
instance,
many fabrics do you have?
I have this, you know, the detailing, the embellishment is
Yes.
another fabric.
Yeah.
This is chantilly. This is called chantilly
The lace.
Then this is silk.
Okay.
We call it the raw silk.
Okay.
And then the feather designs is another, you know, just something to jazz it up. It's
Wow,
different. They are
yeah.
all a combination of different things.
So your mind is always working. You're always looking for what next to do.
Yeah,
What
and
next to add.
that's why it's difficult to copy a Loisonell outfit.
Yes, because it's unique, right?
It's so unique. When you see it, you're like, wow, where am I going to get this fabric? you might go to the market, you see this, but you don't get to see this. You see this, you don't get to see the other one. And then the embellishments, I also try to walk around my embellishments. My embellishments are not things you just see in the market.
Yeah.
I walk around them and come out with, you know, what works for me. So that's why is, you know,
Yeah.
they come out very unique.
They come out unique. You're normally known for couture, right?
Yeah.
But now I understand you have a peacock collection, a ready-to-wear line.
Yeah.
Tell us about that line.
My ready to, you know, like people walk into my shop and they're like,
Yeah.
can I get something to wear, just something off the rack to take home
Yeah.
and just pay? Before, I didn't used to do that. I was more into couture in the sense that, you know, you come, I measure you, you know, more of made to measure, like
Yes.
couture. I just make it into your figure, everything. I love the women's figure,
Yeah.
the way the women are shaped. So I really bring out the best.
And you
in
like to
any-
enhance,
to
your
really-
clothes enhance figures.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, with time, with the demand, a lot of people were like, you have to do something for us. You know, we'll walk into the shop sometimes. We're in a hurry to get something off the rack and just wear. And that's why I started the ready-to-wear line. Like what you're wearing,
Yes.
this is lycra with some embellishments, some lacy fabrics, some stonings. You know, that's a lycra. And I
Yeah.
have them. These are my ready-to-wears. Because you know how, yeah, collections. Because you know the way the lycra just walks into the body. Yeah, you don't have to be a particular size to wear it.
Yeah, so,
So
yeah.
people can just come, buy it, and just wear it, and
And
they're
you can
good to
fit
go.
them or something.
Yeah, I still feed them. I still feed them, but most of my ready-to-wear, because some of them are lycra, some of them are silks.
Yeah.
I do all sorts
Okay.
anyway as
We're going to
ready-to-wear.
take a look at some of the collections. I think they're amazing. I think they're amazing.
I feel flattered. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what are the challenges you face as a businesswoman doing business in Nigeria? How has
Wow.
it been? And how do you cope with the demand?
In as much as I take fabrics from people, but when you buy your fabric and you bring to me, we'll test it and see. If it's running, I will tell you. But if you insist, we'll go ahead and make it.
Okay.
But, you know, that's one of the challenges we have, sourcing and getting good fabrics. Because, you know, some people go to China,
Yeah.
you know, copy some original designs with, you know, like an inferior material.
Yeah, so
And
when
it
you
comes
buy
in,
it,
yes,
you think
they are not as good.
So that's
So-
why you're in charge of your sourcing yourself, to be
Yes.
sure of the quality.
Yes, so that's one of the challenges, you know, we have
Yeah.
here. And apart from that, I think the government should help the business people a bit more.
Yeah.
Because we really don't get any support. There's no support
from the
system on
government.
ground at
But you know,
all.
the beautiful thing about Nigerians, which I love seriously, is the
Yeah.
fact that we have this environment that might not be as friendly, but see what you're doing with what you have.
Yeah.
You know, so I think for us women, it's a plus because now we're not waiting for anyone to do anything for us. I mean, see what you were able to make
Yeah.
out of, you know, in spite of his difficulties. And it's such an inspiration,
Yeah.
you know, to young women and to people who have excuses that, you know, this is not working, that is not working. There are people doing big things. And they're
Definitely.
still living their dreams.
Yeah.
And they're still making
yeah.
beautiful clothes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's
You're right.
fantastic. Now, tell me a bit about family, because I know that the challenges, you know, of running a business, keeping a home, how do you create balance? You know, because I know you have 4 kids, you have a
Definitely,
husband,
yeah.
and your kids, they have their own clothing line. They're teenagers, right? And they have their own clothing line. Now, as a woman, a modern day woman who has aspired to this extent, and you know, you have a great family, your kids are just, you know, fantastic. How will you be
Wow,
able
I
to
feel
do it?
flattered.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you able to achieve that, you know, in spite and still grow?
Well, I'll first of all say that I give all thanks to God. I'm not a superwoman or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just a regular person, but God has been good,
Praise.
you know. And then apart
You're a
from
metro
that,
woman. Yes.
yeah, metro woman. Yeah. But I'll say that
Yeah.
I thank God for my husband. He's been very supportive. He
Yeah.
supports me all the way.
Great.
You know, we were in school together. We are like,
Wow.
you know, we've come a long way. We are friends. He's there supporting me all the time. You know, he's just my rock. He's always there, pushing me to do better, to get better.
And
in
he
whatever.
believes in you.
And he believes totally, 100% in
Wow,
what
that's
I do, in my vision. So he's been great. My children too. They've been very supportive.
Yeah, and you
know?
influence them. They have their own fashion
I
line.
don't know if I influenced them, but
That's
they also
fantastic.
love fashion.
Yeah.
So they have a fashion line, is new. My
Yes.
twin daughters,
Yes.
they just turned 18.
Wow. That's
They're in the
fantastic.
university now. They have a fashion line.
Yeah.
And they're doing well. I thank
Wow,
God for
thank
that.
you. Thank you. So we'll be
And
right
then-
back after the break, and we're going to take a look at Loisonell's ready-to-wear couture line, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Don't go away. Welcome back. We're still with Azuka Sansi Kelwe Udeke, the creative director of Loisonell Couture. How are you, Azuka?
Yeah,
Hope you're
couldn't be
enjoying
better.
yourself.
Yeah, I
Great.
am.
Okay, now we're going to take a look, an in-depth look at your collection, the
Okay.
ready-to-wear collection. Now, tell us a bit more about it. What inspired the collection? Why did you call it the Peacock Collection?
Well, the Peacock collection just came to mind.
Yeah,
I saw a peacock.
yeah.
And it really stood out. You know, I see
Yes.
birds every day. And you know how peacocks are?
They're proud, flamboyant.
You can't ignore a peacock.
Yeah.
Quite colorful. Their gait, the way they walk.
Yeah.
You know, peacocks are so unique
So
amongst the birds. You know, you see a peacock and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
This is one of the amazing
So
creatures
that
of
was
God.
your inspiration. Like, take a look at this.
Yeah, and this.
Really nice, really
Yeah,
nice.
thank you.
Okay, so could you tell us a bit about what I'm wearing, the embellishments?
Well, what you're wearing basically
Yeah.
is a lycra fabric
And
with the embellishments,
Yeah.
the way the sleeves dropped down.
what inspired these sleeves?
Oh,
I think
wow.
you're quite creative.
Yeah, they are. It's for like a red carpet event. You know,
For
you come out
dinners and
looking
all that.
glamorous
Yeah.
for dinner. For real, if you want to stand out, you know, that's really nice. And then the sleeves are different from
Very
the regular everyday things you buy in shops.
Yes.
You know, it just came to mind to try something nice that would flow, you know, like the tail of
Yeah.
a peacock.
Great.
The way, you know, you walk into an event and it's it just drops glamorously.
And you're the center of attention.
Yeah, that's the intention.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
So we're going to see some more designs. We actually had, you had a photo shoot recently.
Yeah.
And I was a part of that photo shoot.
Oh yeah, you were
So
an
you're going
amazing
to
model.
see, yeah. I didn't know I had it in me, seriously.
Wow,
Yes,
you
that's
have
it.
it
That's
big
the
time.
picture up there. And now we are going to see some more designs. Now these are your twins. We have your twins designing with us. They're the ones
Okay.
modeling on the set. Yeah.
Hello.
This is lovely. Tell us
Wow.
about this design.
Yeah, it's all part of the Peacock collection. You
Yeah.
can see how that drops.
The drape.
Yeah, the drape, the colors, the combination, and animal skin is hot
Yes.
right now. So at least you can see there's animal
Lovely.
skin on top, there's an embellishment,
Yeah.
and then this is lycra. You
Yes.
you can dress it up, dress it down anyhow.
So
It's a beautiful ensemble.
yes, it is. Great, beautiful.
Thank you, Somta. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, then next we have a very interesting piece here. Lovely.
Hi, Tito.
Wow. Hello,
Yeah.
Tito.
How are you?
Okay.
This is beautiful.
It
This
is beautiful.
This is silk fabric.
Yeah, okay. I
You
love
know?
the detail.
That's stones, real.
Wow, and the
good
detail on the
crystals.
cape as well.
And then this is amazing.
Yes,
You know,
it is.
clients, they like to cover up, so you
Yeah.
can still cover up, look glamorous.
You can
and
actually
then
use
you just
that.
use
That's
it, cover
creative.
up. You go for a wake keep, you use it to cover up
Okay.
when they are praying, and afterwards
You
you
can
drop
take
it down.
it
You
out.
can
So
take
let's
it
see
down.
it
Let's
come out.
see, Tito.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
Thank you, Tito.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
And
amazing.
then
So,
I have some other ones. You're going to see them.
yes, we're going to see
you know,
them
we're
now.
going to see more
Lovely
of them.
designs.
Yeah.
Lovely
like what I'm
designs.
wearing as well.
Yeah.
The lycra. It nips the waist. Like
Okay.
if you're on the plus size and you wear this with this detailing,
Yeah.
it gives you a narrow waist effect.
Good. Okay. That's
So-
great.
Yeah.
So now you have shown us all that you've done. And I think that it is excellent.
Wow. I feel
I
flattered.
think, yeah, thank you, for feeling flattered. But I think it's also inspiring because every time I come across your creation, I love wearing them. I feel good in them. And, I'm just amazed at the attention to detail and all that. Now,
you.
I would like you to say something briefly to some of our viewers, especially young ladies, aspiring young ladies. They could be fashion designers. They could be people who want to go into an art, the way you pursued your passion. They probably have this passion and they want to go on and do something about it. What would be your advice to young female entrepreneurs who want to make a mark in their world?
Okay. My advice is basically to follow your passion. If you know what you love doing, just go deep in you, find out your talents, find out what you love doing. And then once you have a passion, you have the drive,
Yes.
and you're persistent.
Yeah.
Some people will be here today, tomorrow they're off, looking for something else. Next tomorrow they're off. You
Because
have
the
to be
business didn't
consistent.
pay off. So you have
Oh,
to be
yeah, you have to
consistent.
be
Stay on your
consistent.
passion.
Yes, stay on your passion. Passion is the most important because it's like you're doing what you love,
Yes.
and you're making money. You're earning money,
From
doing what you love.
Well, in a situation as well where even if you don't start making money, and so you just keep doing it.
Just keep doing
Keep
it.
doing it over
and then
time.
Over time, yeah. Like the way I started from school, way back in the university.
Yes.
I had a fashion shop, and it's not been
As a
always
student,
as
you
a
were-
student in UNN. I had a fashion shop. I was making things for the students, the lecturers. The money wasn't much, but I had a passion for it. I just kept at it, After that, I did my youth service. I kept at it. It hasn't always been like this.
Yes.
Hard work pays.
Yeah.
And being persistent as well. Be focused, you know, don't be discouraged. But don't jump into something, because I see a lot of young people, they think, oh, fashion designers are making it, or musicians are making it, or other people are making it, doing whatever it is.
Yes.
And you just jump in just because of the money. You're going to get frustrated.
So
just
it's
follow
passion
your
that
passion,
will push you, that will
and then-
fuel you,
Yeah.
and will keep you going, even when the terrain isn't encouraging.
Yeah, yeah,
Fantastic.
basically.
Thank you for
And then
coming on
God.
the set. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
God
talk
as
about
well,
God.
yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, God.
You have
Always
to-
be prayerful,
Yeah.
believe in God, and keep your hands straight. You know.
When you
and
say
then-
keep your hands straight, you mean integrity?
Yes, basically, yeah.
And keep your word. When you say something, you say you're going to deliver at this time.
Nigeria, let me tell you, yeah, you try, you really,
You
really,
try.
you have to struggle to always meet up. As far as Nigeria is concerned, you have some challenges, maybe your tailors, the power,
Is
sometimes, power is out, and sometimes the scarcity of fuel.
And all that.
or,
But you just keep
diesel.
pushing.
Just keep pushing.
Keep pushing. Thank you.
Thank
you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me,
This was a beautiful episode. I had a lot of fun.
Me too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
And you look amazing.
Thank you. You too. All right. So we will be right back after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Now, I am inspired, and we are going to leave with you some nuggets for success. Number one, trust yourself. Dig deep down. Find out the purpose for which you were created, and trust the vision that God has given you for your life. Number two, break the rules. Always think outside the box. And do not believe it when someone says there is no way around a situation. There has to always be a way around anything. Do not be afraid to fail. Even if you fall, get up and start again. Remember, believe in yourself and in your vision. Next, do not listen to naysayers. There are people who will tell you, this cannot be done, this has never been done before. Tell them, okay, that means I'm going to be the first person to do it. Next, work hard. Work hard. Remember that you cannot climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Stay confident, stay beautiful, stay true to yourself and to your vision. And remember that it can only get better. Thank you for watching this episode of Metrowoman. I will see you next time. Stay blessed.